Do this other question. You can see it in your slides as well. Let's try and see what it is. It's the drilling machine problem. Okay, it says a drilling machine is to have 8 speeds. So how many terms do we have here? We're going to have 8 terms. Okay, and it says ranging from 100 revs per minute to 1000. So we can say if it's starting from 100, that means this is our A. This is our term number 1. Okay, which is our A, right? And remember that it is to have 8, so that means this is our term number 8. Okay, this is our term number 8, which is going to be 1000. So term number 1, which is A, is going to be 100, and then term number 8 is going to be this. Now they said if the speeds form a geometric progression, so they form a geometric progression, fine. So that means they are going to be they're going to be fulfilling this equation, which says the nth term, for the nth term, right? The nth term is equal to AR to the power of n minus 1. This is for geometric progressions. Okay, then now it says determine their values to the nearest whole number. So we are going to need to know T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, and T8 to the nearest whole number, right? So we're going to be using this. Now, what do we already know? We already know that our A is equal to, okay, we can say our T1 is equal to A, which is equal to 100 revs per minute, okay? 100 revs per minute, that is our A, right? And then now what else do we know? We know that our term number 8, which is going to be equal to AR to the power of 7, that one is equal to what? We've been told that it is equal to 1000. So we can say term number 8 is equal to AR to the power of 7. You can skip a line here. So let me kind of drop that so that they're not just continuous. People can see that you are now talking about something else. Okay. Term number 8. Remember, this R is R to the n minus 1, which means it is 1 less than the term number. Okay. So if we're taking term number 8, it is AR to the power of 7, right? And this is equal to, they told us that term number 8 is 1000. Okay. That's the last one. So we can say 1000 is equal to AR to the power of 7. Okay. Now we know what A is. A, we've seen it here. It's 100. Okay. So we can say that 1000 is equal to 100 R to the power of 7. Now our job is to find the R. Okay. We take 100 to the other side. We have 1000 over 100. This is equal to R to the power of 7. 1000 divided by 100 is what? Is 10 is equal to R to the power of 7. Okay, and what would we now do? We need to now, let's put R to the power of 7. We now need to find what R is. So this is going to be the 7th root of 10. This is going to be equal to R, okay? And we can calculate it in the calculator. How you're going to punch it in your calculator is you're going to say second function. Okay, you're going to say 7, you press 7, sorry. So you're going to say 7, then you say second function, you press the second function button, then you press the button which says y to the power of x. Okay, that is going to be 7 root, then you press 10. So it's 7, then you say second function, so punch that 7, second function, then you press the button which says y to the power of x. Yeah, then you say of 10, that's 7 root 10, then you say it is equal to, and you're going to record it to at least 4 decimal places, okay, so that it doesn't your answer is going to be a little bit accurate. So 3895, okay, so it's going to be 1.3895, okay, because it's 947, and then you can round that off. So it's 1.3895, and that is our R. Okay, now once we have our R, we can start to find the rest of the guys. We start to find the rest of the team. So what do we now have? We have our term number 8, and we have our term number 1. We're going to need the rest of the crew. So let's do that. What is term number 2? Term number 2 is AR. Okay, it is R to the power of 1, which is just R. Okay, and that is going to be my A is 100, and my R is 1.3895, and this is going to be now 138.95. This is going to be my term number 2. Then my term number 3 is going to be equal to AR squared, which is going to be my A is 100. My R is 1.3895, and we square that. Okay, we put it in the calculator just like this. Punch, say 100, open bracket, so 100. Then you say open bracket 1.3895. Then you close, you say squared. And what do you get? You're going to get an answer, nice one, which is going to be 193. So now it is 193 0.07. Okay, we put to 2 decimal places now. Then we can have our term number 4. It is going to be AR cubed, which is you can just remove the squared and put the cube. So it's 100 multiplying 1.3895 all cubed. And what are we going to get this time? We'll get 268.27. Then we do term number 5, which is going to be AR to the power of 4. And that is going to be 100 multiplying 1.3895 to the power of 4. Okay, don't forget to put revs per minute for these guys. Revs per minute. Okay, remember that these are all speeds, which is revs per minute. Anyway, what would this be now? When you raise to the power of 4, you're going to say hundreds. Then you say open bracket 1.3895. Then you say y to the x. You press the button which says y to the x. Then you say 4. Okay, it means the power of 4. And what do you now get? You're going to get 372.76. This is again revs per minute. Now we need term number 6 and term number 7. We're almost there. Term number 6 is AR to the 5, which is just going to be 100 multiplying 1.3895 to the power of 5. We know what we do, right? It's 100 open bracket 1.3895 close bracket. Then you press y to the x. Then you say 5. It means the power of 5. This gives you 517.96. So this is 517.96. Then we'll do our last term, which is term number 7, which is AR to the power of 6. It's going to be 100 multiplying 1.3895 to the power of 6. And what would that be now? We are going to have it as 719.699. So we have 719.70. Okay, that is what we are going to have. And this is going to be revs per minute. Again, revs per minute. Okay, all of them are going to be revs per minute once we have it as revs per minute. Then we have all the terms and we have done it. Amazing. So here we have our term number 8 was 1000. So okay, you can if you want to relist them, it's amazing to say T1 is equal to then T2, then T3, then term number 4, term number 5, term number 6, and then term number 7. So term number 1, we had it as 100. You can put 0.00. It's revs per minute. And term number 2, we had it as 138.95 revs per minute. So it's 138.95 revs per minute. Then term number 3, we had it as 193.07. So this became 193.07 revs per minute. Then we had term number 4, which term number 4 became 268.27 revs per minute. So it's 268.27 revs per minute. Then term number 5. Term number 5 is 372.76. So term number 5 is 372.76 and it's revs per minute. Then term number 6. What is our term number 6 going to be? 517.96. So it's 517.96 revs per minute. Term number 7 is 719.70. See, 719.70 revs per minute. And then term number 8, we got it as 1000.00 revs per minute. And this is going to be all the values that we have. And we will be done. These are our solutions. Goodbye. See you in the next one.